Took you daft dog. Is there any guitar? Is there any guitar? Dizzy. Pardon me, look, you're making me burp. Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. Hello, Rachel. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on the cross so he could show you how to live your life without life. How to live your life without sin, without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top, and after him every kingdom he would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come on and bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. They told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we call them. There was Pastor Mark, Luke and John. They told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Your heroes for ghosts on ashes from trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold with a chain. Did you exchange? Walk on part in the wall for a leaf roll in a cage. Just two girl doing enjoy a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. So I that's all you natural girls. On the day you were born, God look down at the place you lay. You took a deep breath and you blew on the clouds and blew them away. Heaven and earth, he built it, took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful faces. 'Cause you're a natural girl. So it's Cadbury's. They made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside those your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. Rev, 'cause you're a natural girl. La 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 la. I'll work for days, I'll toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers and your dress will be made on the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile and smile. You're a natural girl. We're natural girls. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you're a natural girl. So I'll send a message to my father up above. Tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la. I'll climb the walls, climb over the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above, above. 'Cause she's a natural girl. Natural girl. I'll write your name on Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name. It's written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Think. Push Peter. Is he gorgeous? Is he? Think. Musical window. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you please, don't you take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, and your voice is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my hand, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 begging of you please, don't you take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Now you can have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one, me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you, my happiness, it depends on you, whatever you decide, you, Jolene. Well, let's sing one for God. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time, but sooner or later not a cut, it's gonna cut you down. I said sooner or later gonna cut you down. Go tell the long-tongued liar, go tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Well, goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet by the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, swear I had the shuffle of an angel's feet. Called my name and my heart stood still. He said, Punch, go do my will, go tell the long-tongued liar, go tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Said tell him that God's gonna cut you down. You can throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. Sure as God made black and white, done in the dark will be brought into the light. So run on for a long time, keep running for a long time. Said run on for a long time, but sooner or later it's gonna cut you down. Said sooner or later he's gonna cut you down. Mallow. Do a biscuit. A biscuit pop pop. Biscuit.
Oh yeah, that'll get you up, won't it? A biscuit. Okay.
Hiya. Right, I'm back, sorry. Let's put that over there. This one here. How you all doing? Sorry I'm late, I fell asleep. Insomnia! I'm waking up now. Let's move that window over there. Let's bring up, let's bring that one down a bit so I can see the skulls. There's the skull. Excuse me. Every day we look at the human skeleton. Today's no different. I've put my microphone on a stand, but it'll sound different. Can you hear me better? I don't know. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Usually I have it laid down at the side of me. I thought maybe because it's laid on the couch, half of the microphone isn't picking me up. So we'll see. You can hear me, right? Males have got bigger skulls. Just look at the difference in the faces. And the face is bigger on the left than it is on the right because the skull is much wider on the left than it is at the right. Giving men far apart rectangle shaped eyes, rounded close set eyes for a woman, big nose, big teeth, little teeth, wide dental arch to match the far apart eyes, a square jaw to match the other two. On a woman it slopes inwards, just like the narrow teeth and the narrow eyes. You get a very narrow jaw, pointed chin. In general it looks like an upside down egg. See that shape? It looks like an upside down egg. And a man's looks like a block. Sometimes we say a square, and sometimes we say a bowling ball. There you go. Excess of copyrighted material may under certain circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for formal payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder. We stopped right there on Boys with Boobs on YouTube all day long. Dude with boobs. Let's come over to live chat, say hello to you all. How are you all doing? Who was first? It was Rachel, of course it was. How you doing, Rach? Cable X came second, or Salam. Susanna came third. Hello, Susanna. Lily H, what happened to your Facebook account? It got nuked. They killed her. Need to get an alarm clock, Pete. I have, it's called Marlowe and he didn't wake me up tonight. Usually he comes in and he sniffs me at 8 o'clock. I'm not kidding you. It's like he knows I should be streaming. But tonight he didn't do it. Sod. Little sod. Right, Luke, finally fell asleep, Luke, what can I say? How you doing, mate? Trini's here as well, and Tubbs, and Ed Wilson, and Alpha. How you doing, guys? Many blessings to all of you. 1 second, I'm just going to post this stream. I'll be right back. Trini's here as well, and that does sound louder though. Was it because I've got the speakers up? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, right, anyway. Copy and paste you did, that's what you came to do. Wake up. Copy. Paste. Oh. Twitter. Tweet. Did it. Because I'm honest, that's why. Let me nays be nay and me yays be yay. That's the way it is. As much as it hurts. As much as it hurts. The truth is the truth and it will set you free. Given half the chance. It will set you free. Where am I? Shawnee. Right, let's come back. Stop it, that picture. There we go. Now I can see you all. Hope you had a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. Let's get straight into investigations. I don't even know what he is. Is he a model? It doesn't say. Does it say overview? No. Can we go back one? Yeah, we can. A Croatian pop singer. Do you know what my eyesight? I read Christian for a split second. A Christian rock singer. A Croatian rock singer. Let's have a look at him. There's some bony ass knees you got there. I'm just saying. Boys with boobs on YouTubes. That's right, mate. Stick your bum out. Is that the girlfriend? Let's have a look at her. Why are her eyes so close together? That's almost 50-50. It's a bit big. Give me a 50-50. Boys with boobs on YouTubes. Scary. Dudes. Everywhere I look at, he looks. Do you know who he looks a bit like there? Melania. I'm seeing Melania Trump. Not quite as wide on the face, but wide. I cannot get a 50-50 on this face. I'm not seeing any gates either. Just one 50-50, damn you. Is he an internet star or Croatian? No, he's not. There's one. I'm going to have to take that. It's the closest I've got to her. Oh no, I like that. I like that one. Clean that picture up. You're not going to clean that picture up. No, I don't like that one then because it's all blurred. There, gotcha. I'm going to have to take that. No questions asked. Right, has he got any gates? Oh, he has one there, just as I said it. Oh, it's a pair of dudes. Oh, it's AI. Is that AI? Why is AI drawing women with male gaits? Lydia Bajic. Oh, something his name is. Right, let's go back. That's not him. I don't know who that is, but it's AI. That one. Right, let's go walking. And see if... yes, the fallen Madonna with the big boobies. They're all flip-flops as well. Vicky Michelle, 2 first names. You know what it is? It's Al Bundy's wife, Peggy. Everywhere I look, I see Peggy. There's one. Perfect. Look at the bow-legged bitch here. Another one in the background. And the flamingo foot with the egghead lot. But look at that right there. He's getting on an invisible motorbike lot. Oh, that's it. One gate. That's terrible. Let's try street real quick. There's one there, but I don't think it's any good. Look at the size of them shoulders. I don't like it. I can't see it anyway. volume is much better now, is it really? Only when if I really laugh, it's going to shake your house down, I'm telling you. When I belly laugh, that microphone is going to go through the roof. You're like turning them down. That's why I have it low. So when I start laughing, I'm not distorting your house. Is that a gate? No, he's standing, isn't he? He's standing, Peter. We're having trouble here with this one, aren't we? He's standing in that one as well. Right, how many have I got? One gate. Beach. Let's try beach. You never know. I've seen a lot of bikini pics, so that might be one there. I think he's standing again. He's not in that one though. There's one right there. He's got it taped up. I was hoping for a penis. Is that as above, so below? It's not bloody far off, is it? Oh, well, what's that meant to mean there, Lydia? Oh my heart! I think I've got heart. Once you've got eyes that see, it's not sexy, is it? It's gay. Is that a gate? Oh, that is a gate. If that's him, I don't know if that's him. Oh, it is him, yeah. And that's it. I've got 2 gates, I think. Airport, last chance. Search again. Is that him? It is, but it's a blurred picture. So macho, I wanna be so macho. I think we'll take it then, go on. Blurred image, but we'll take it. No. Yes. Yes, we'll take that one as well. Bang, 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 bang. That's not a good one. But that one is. That's the only one of him walking, but it's a money shot. Straight legs, knees together. Thanks for playing. I need your face. It took ages to find that as well, didn't it? Melania. Save image. Right, we're done. Next. Monica Schneer is a Canadian model. Canadian. Monica Schneer. That is a big head. That is definitely a big head. Where's the other one that got me? That one. Look at those cheekbones. Look at the square jaw. Look at the deep set eyes. Boys with makeup on. Are you seeing them yet? Again, with this massive lion's mane for a mopper top look. That's what my hair looks like at the minute. He's like, who's that? That's not the girlfriend, is it? That's not it. It is. That's that little bitch that has a picture taken with all the Look at the lion smile versus the little teeth. We're taking that picture. They say that you can't tell by looking, but I'm in strong denial of that. Big old dude, look. It's a bit. Look, why does he tower over all these little women? Look at him. Don't tell me it's high heels, because the high heels don't affect the shoulders and length of arm. Size of that hand. That's straight out The Walking Dead, that is. Let's go back. There's another one that caught my attention. Let's look at these two. It's a nice pink shirt you got on. Look at that dumpy little face there. Look how tight knit that face. Both of them have got it. And then you've got this huge melon-headed man. Look at the size of that noggin on a plinth, towering above them. There's no little bald-headed mint. So there you go. Look at it. It's pink shirt again. Yes, you look very manly today, Maurice. Is that your wedding day? That is your wedding day. Boys in wedding dresses. Look at the size of this shoulder. This shoulder here, look. Then the size of that pec. It's not a breast. Look at the shape of it. It's not a breast. It's a pectoral muscle with a boob bolted onto it. Boys will bolt on boobs. Size of that mouth. He's a Farley's Rusk, a destroyer. Right, Monica, let's have you, because you're a big old dude. That's nice, but too small. Look at the size of that noggin. Didn't even give him any boobs. What am I talking about? Look at that trachea. Today's word is storm drain neck. We'll take that picture. Monica. Right, Monica Schneer. We're looking for a 50-50. Look at the size of that. That grill. That looks like a Lincoln Cadillac driving straight towards me with the lights on. It does. It's massive. I really do want a picture of your face though. It's really annoying me. I can't get straight 50-50. Holy moly. If that's not a diesel, I don't know what. Look at the size and squareness of that. There is not an ounce of subcutaneous fat anywhere on this person's body. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I didn't notice this sooner. There's a close one. Very close. Bit big. There's me 50-50. We'll take that as a 50-50. Look again, look at the plates across the chest. Clavicles like Boeing 747 wings. Oh my, he is. He's a mauler. He's an absolute honey monster. Look at the size of this dude. He's an honey monster. He's a big old dude. Right, Gates. Is that a flat back? It looked like a flat back. I was pushing his bum out a bit. Still very flat all the way down. I don't see curve. Where's my S curve? Let's go back. Women, are you ready to show off your summer body? As if that's what it said. What can I say? Dress like a tramp, get treated like one. Oh my word. What did I do? Just picture him there. I'm taking that picture. What did I do? Just picture him next to the tiniest FTMs they can find. I want my honey. He wants his honey. Look at the size of that beast. Little woman walking down. He reminds me of him, Louis Spence. The one with short tongue. That one where he gets asked what he did at school and he goes, with his shorts on. He goes, I got kicked out of school. He said, what did you get kicked out? I went, I was doing backflips for some flamingos. You see, the thing is, they're used to seeing girls doing that, but because you look like a boy, Louis, they thought you were crazy. Walking. Monica Schneer. You ain't gonna give me no gates, are you? Nothing. I'm out of pics. That's it. That's your lot. I do like those 2 pictures I got though. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a second chance. I'll put street up there. Sometimes it works. Doesn't it? Oh, maybe. What's that? From the back, it's not very good. That's no good. And there's nothing else. That's it. We're done. It's a shame. It's definitely a dude. No shadow as a doubt in my mind. He's a boy with boobs on YouTubes. But there were no gates, so there's nothing I can do. You're my student. Go find the gates. I'll do the rest. Next. Oh, we might be at the end. It might be request time. John Candy's buckled leg. Look at the state of that leg. It looks like his leg's been in a microwave or something, doesn't it? One leg's bigger than the other lot. But that's the closest you'll get to John Candy's gate, unless you pull it from a movie somewhere. Shawnee might have done it, I don't know. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, Salma Hayek, we've covered that. What's this? Raven Simone, we covered that. We're at the end. Alan Carr, we are at the end. It's request time. It is request time. 1 second, I've got loads of requests here, I think. I'm not sure how many I've got here. 1 second, let me have a look. What's that? Joey Swall. I've already looked at Joey Swall. I just can't find the gate necessary to punish him here. Right, let's have a look at this. That's a rabbi. I think I've already done that one. I don't know. The name and face seems very familiar. Ricardo Zonta, I did that one. What's that? Abby Johnson, I don't know who that is. We'll take that one. Let's get rid of that guitar. Alana Delgazo, we did that one. Sylvia Alonso, we did that. Alana Delgazo again. Alana Delgazo again. Westler's Hot Dogs. Leticia Buffoni, we did that. Leticia Spiller, we did that. Mindy Sterling, we did that. Jason Wang. I don't see any write-up for that person. Nanny Doss. Nanny Doss, he's got a big face. For a nanny, that is. NBA Youngboy, I've already done NBA Youngboy. Chicken bulgogi, no, that's my recipe. Lil Durk, I've done Lil Durk, haven't I? I have done Lil Durk. It's King Von that I haven't done. I'll add that one. J.K. Rowling, no, we covered that. Eddie the Beast, Sybil Shepherd. Oh, that's a good one. Laura Diaz Buesa. Today's word is corrugated neck. Look at the state of that trachea. Dylan Mulvaney, we've already done it. It's a double flippy. That one can go down the crappy. And Rinda Kerr, we've already done that one. Right, so I've only got a few off there. Right, now we're good to go. Bink, 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 bink. Anna Maria Markovic. Anna Maria Markovic. Slavica Ecclestone. Slavica Ecclestone. What, as in Bernie Ecclestone? Yeah, it is. Have you seen Bernie Ecclestone's wife? Oh my. I say wife, I use the word very broadly. Anto Japakic. Oh my gosh. Anto Jajab. What is it? Duja Apik. Anto Dapik. It's not the same. She got an FTM face. Venser Scare Oswald. Oh my gosh. Venser Scare Oswald. That's the one right there. Carla Del Ponte. Carla Del Ponte. Swiss public prosecutor. That's a man face right there, isn't it there? It's a dude. It's a dude with gold earrings in. How can you trust the prosecution if they look like that? Hello, Eliana True. How are you? Did you forget to write something? Branko Djuric. Branko Djuric. I just have it. That one. Round, round, get around, I get around. Dragon Despot. Dragon Despot. Agnaldo Real. Agnaldo Real. Oh, look at that FTM face. And he went for the bumhole in the chin look. I don't know what possesses them to do it. Agnaldo Timoteo. Agnaldo Timoteo. He doesn't have a picture. Next, Mariana Becker. Mariana Becker. In relation to, no. I say Boris Becker. He's got a big head, that lad, hasn't he? Sophia Boutella. Sophia Boutella. He's got, look at those clavicles. Never in the history of bra straps has any bra strap climbed its way over Mount Everest and then slid its way down the side of that muscular arm. Next. Where am I? There we go. Zofran Mamdani. What a name. Zofran Mamdani. Who is Zofran? Oh, is this the one they're all kicking off at? Everyone's saying they're leaving New York. Is that who everyone's kicking off at? Do you know what? I'm going to bring that one right down because it's quite a public story. I'll do that one first. I've been looking at it all day. Everyone going mad. Zoran. It's quite close to the Zohan, isn't it? Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten's already on the list. You've got to be kidding me. Backfire. Dunst. I know it's there. I'm not even going to write it. Why did you write it, you div? Force of habit, look. I'm not going to write it in there. Anna Kendrick, no one. You got to be kidding me. I had a crush on Anna Kendrick. The Cup song. Oh my gosh. When I was in my early 40s, Anna Kendrick could have licked chocolate sauce off my body. If you're listening, Father, I was blind. Well, you know, I don't have to tell you. Do I, Father? I don't have to tell you that. Come on, search. I know I've done it. As if he's not searching. Caroline Levitt. Have I not done that one? Caroline Levitt. I might have already done this one. Backfire. I'm going to have to search that one now as well. I don't know if I've done it. Kirsten Dunst. 2 of them. Get them out of here. Trying to get me to do it for a 3rd time. You've got to be kidding me. Someone's already made me do it twice. Caroline Levitt. Let's see if I've got it. Blake Lively. You're taking the piss. Blake Lively's on the list. I told you we're at the end, Ed Wilson. And now the end is near. It's time to face the final curtain. Caroline Levitt is having trouble finding it if I have done it. Natasha Powley, that's one I hadn't heard of. Natasha Powley. Oh, that's a dude. That is just a straight up blockhead, isn't it? That is not a woman in any way, shape or form. What happened to you? I told you earlier on, it got nuked. My Facebook got nuked. Caroline Levitt, I've already done it. He's already on the list. Caroline's there, see, I didn't even know if I'd done that one. But he's already there. Caroline Levitt is on the list. My Facebook got nuked. You missed me. There's only a few of you that know. Right, where am I now? I've missed one, haven't I? Mladen Markak. Did I miss that? Mladen Markak. There you go. I didn't miss that one. Another fat bitch. Caroline Levitt. Yeah, I've done that one. Mario Mlinaric. Oh my gosh. Mario Mlin. How am I supposed to remember these names? I don't even speak Croatian, let alone spell the bloody language out. Again, Mario Mlinaric. As if I didn't find it. Anyways, there it is. What else could have come after that? ML. Apart from his name. Where are we? Darko Dimitrov. Darko Dimitrov. You got me there. I don't know who that is. Darko Dimitrov. There he is. FTM. I can see it straight away. Just in that picture there, I can see it's a woman. A nut job of a woman. Where are we? Randy Couture. I swear Randy Couture's on my list. I'll put it down, but I swear I've done it. I swear I've done it. He's one of my biggest MMA idols. Irina Shayk. I've just done Irina Shayk. I swear down, I've just done Irina Shayk. Look, oh no, Irina Beaver's coming up. Irina Shayk, there it is. Let's have a look. Irina Shayk. I swear I've just done this one. Why is that name fresh in my mind? Right, let's have a look. Josip Simic. Josip Simic. Croatian handball or Croatian? It's got to be the football player, hasn't it? Let's go for that one next. Luke Evans. Actor, singer, member of parliament, actor, singer, isn't it? It's got to be that one. Evans, I don't know if I've done that one. You've got me there. Oh my gosh! Allo JZIJ. Oh my god. JZIJE Stepanak. It came up. There it is. Where am I now? Natalia Vodinova. Natalia Vodinova. There it is. He's got some Sid Sloth eyes, hasn't he? Did you get Blake Lively? Are you winding me up? Blake Lively married Ryan Reynolds, or whoever it is. And of course I've done it. Did Blake Lively? Yes. Tatiana Sirocco. That's the one. Mayalina. You missed Henry Golding. A British actor. He might have me. I don't think I've done Henry. I don't even recognise Henry. Steve Wright, Suffolk Strangler. Steve Wright, Suffolk serial killer. He's got no jawbone. Absolutely no jawbone. I don't see a brow bone either. It's not supposed to go vertical. It's supposed to have a lump sticking out at the corner, especially here. And there is what I'm looking for, but it's not there. I've got an arched eyebrow as well. Steve Wright, 3 right. Turn the W sideways. Steve, 3 right. The third gender right. The only way is Essex, right. Joseph Borrows Tito. Haven't we done that one? Joseph Borrow. I'm sure it's like a president. Joseph Bros. Tito. Yeah, I've already done that one. I know I have. That one's already on the list. So's his husband. I got Stimac. Croatian football manager. It's a sharp A forward. Next, Johnny Sins. I don't even touch images. The filter is on. Right, let's go back. Tony Ribbers. Ben Kingsley, are you winding me up? Nicola Gruevski. North Macedonia. Okay. Marco Skeggio. Why does he look like that? That's not real, is it? That's not real. Surely he never did. I thought that was Photoshopped. What would ever possess a person to have that moustache? I do not know. Images. It's real, isn't it? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, Luke? It's because a woman's got a longer top lip. That's what it is. Smaller but longer. That is just classic. I can't believe he's got that tash. Arched eyebrows of a woman, no brow bone. Look at the soft, rounded coffee bean eyes. I cannot believe that she sports it, but she does. Look at the state of that. Oh, that's going to be a fun one to do, that one, Luke. I still can't believe it. Joe Skaggy. He really did look like Shitler. Well, that's a woman's face right there. What's she crying for? Absolutely tiny noggin look. It's like his face has been squashed. I still can't get over Shitler. Fake Shitler. I can't wait to get to that one. Tatiana Petiz. He has got one hell of a diesel. Look at the size of that. Timo Solani. Timo Solani. Ken Drayden. Philip with an F. Zubikic. Zub's not coming up, that must be it. Zubzik. There we go. An Alpine skier, no less. Where am I now? Phil Esposito. Phil Esposito. Former ice hockey player. Carl Vernon. Author. He's got two first names. Oscar Isaac. He's got two first names. He looks like him out of John Wick. Where are we now? Mike Milbury. Nick Hardcastle. Hardcastle. Definitely a woman. Stevie Ray Vaughan. That one's been done. I'll write it in, but I know it's been done. There's no way Stevie Ray Vaughan's not on my list. Too famous. Zorinka Lajotic. These names. How am I supposed to spell them? He's got a wide face, hasn't he, that fella? Next. Ray Borke. That's the one. You know these ice hockey players have got no chance, right? Because we've done all the main ones. We don't get pictures of them. Mark Hamill, you are having a laugh. You have got to be having... I'm not writing that in there. You've got no chance. I know it's done. Helen George, two first names. I might have done that one. I don't know. Blonde, right? It is blonde. I might have done it. I don't know. You might have me there. Helen George. Tom Molnar. Co-founder of Gales. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, Kraft Empire. Okay. Next. Oh, it's a bakery. Derek Sanderson. Some man code. Again, they're not going to have any gates. Bobby Hall. Oh, you've got me here. Ice hockey player. It's got to be the ice hockey player, isn't it? Going to be no pictures. We've done all the main ones, haven't we? Oscar Isaac. You're winding me up. Oscar. Did I not just write Oscar Isaac in there? Look, it's telling me to go there again. It's already done. You're winding me up. I've already done that one. Oh my gosh. Igor Dejambazov. You're just picking really hard names now, aren't you? Igor Dejambazov. Here it is. It's an egghead. Widest in the hairline, look, not in the cheekbones. The face draws inwards. Downwards. Where are we now? Ron Dugai. Please come up. There we go. Adam 22. What's that? Did you not already make me do this already? I swear down I've already looked at this one. No gates. Roman Griffin Davis. Roman Griffin Davis. There it is. I think I remembered that. Oh, maybe I have done it. That face looks familiar. He's not that age now, is he? He's older now. Tell me he's older. When was he born? 18. That's okay. You know my rules. I don't do children. That's what he looks like a bit. Stephen Merchant. That's what it reminds me of. Tommy Morrison. What? Machine Gun Tommy Morrison. I think I've done it. I think one of his pictures, he's got a boobie hanging out, and it was the first time I got struck on Facebook for putting Tommy Robinson's titty up there. There's a picture where he's quite clearly got breasts. Something like that, and just one of his boobs is hanging out. Nice vasectomy scar. Ding. Cast of Call the Midwife. Call the Midwife. We might have done these. There's a high chance we have. Bend Over. What, the porn star? I don't think there's going to be any pictures. I'll have a look. That face looks small, doesn't it? It does. The eyes look soft. I can't see a brow bone. Very soft and subcutaneous layers of fat around the chin look. I don't know. We'll have to have a look, see what the gate says. It looks feminine though, doesn't it? I'll give you that. Mark Coleman. Mark Coleman. Son of Manco. Eyes too close together. Instantaneous with that one. They say she died of AIDS. TM. Who's TM? Tommy Morrison. Is that another one they say died of AIDS? Did they really? I didn't know they said that about Machine Gun Tommy. Oh, maybe I did. I've forgotten. Mark K, you got my attention with those V-shaped cloths. Right, that'll do. Last one. I don't need any more. Tiger Drew Honey. Tiger Drew Honey. That'll do. Don't need any more. Stop. Right, let's come back to class. Let's go back to the front. Who was it? It's going to be that New York State Mayor. Is it the Mayor? New York State Representative. Oh, he's a representative. He represents New York, right? I've seen all the videos today. They're all saying, would you accept $10,000 a week for the rest of your life, but you're never allowed to step foot back in New York? Has he really caused that much uproar? Why? Why has he caused that much uproar? Is it because he's Muslim? Is that why he's caused this uproar? Zoran, or is that Greek? No, Mamdani. Mamdani is a Muslim name, right? Inshallah, yeah, it is. It's Muslim. She's Muslim, should I say. When looking at FTM faces, you're going to see these pretty eyes. It's a small knitted face. The head's the widest. The skull is small. The shoulders are small and sloping. Very pretty eyes. I need a slightly bigger picture like that. I'll take that as your 50-50 Zoran. Let's hope you've got some gates for me. There's one, but I can't see it. That's a nice flamingo foot right there. There's another one here. Gotcha. That's the same gate. Right, we've got 1, 2 from flamingo again. Straight-legged boyfriend on the left. Is that the same one again? It is the same one again, but it's a bigger picture. We'll take it like that. Right, carry on. I've got two. I'd like a mince is what I'd like, Zoran. A big old dirty inline mince is what I'd like. Ah, pictures, that's not good. I've got two but no mince. That is absolutely stunning, darling. Give me more leg cross. Give me more arm sway, baby. Give me more shoulder tilt, honey. All the way to the bank. That's a woman. Final answer. And there's another one. Look at that flippy floppy walk. Mr. Soft, won't you tell me why the world you live in is so strange? It is strange, isn't it? Oh, look at that mince right there. It's a shame I can't. Look at that hip twist. It's a shame I can't see your legs in that Zoran. But I do like the other one that we got there. Still not a mince. Where's my mince, you bitch? Oh, I've got one mince. I want another one. You see, this is where it really gets to me, right? Look at the size of that lion smile there. Even your local mayor, right? I know New York's a big place. It's a huge place. It's like an English county all on its own. I know it's a big place, New York. It's the Big Apple, but if a natural child cannot even look after his own area, they have to control all of it, then none of the opportunities are open to your children. You've got to understand that. None of the normal opportunities that you believe in, the American dream, are actually real. The American dream is exactly that, a dream. You can never become the mayor of New York. You can't look, he's a big old dude there, wouldn't you say? FTM. You can't even become the mayor of your own town, let alone New York, your own village. It'll all be controlled because any place of power where you can do good for people, that job's taken, so that nothing good ever gets done, or very little good ever gets done. And all they do is they make a scapegoat out of the politician, remove him from office, and put a brand new dickhead straight in the same spot, who's still not going to do nothing for you. And you fall for it every 4 years. You fall for it. And then they go back showing videos of the last president or the last mayor. He was a better president. He was a better mayor. None of them are. End of story. None of them are. If you cannot be honest about your core identity, then there is nothing I can talk to you about, really, because you're going to lie to me. You might tell me 90% truth, but you're going to throw in lies. You're going to muddy the waters. And that is why Jesus Christ said, you will know them by their fruits. Don't even need to see the faces and the bodies and the gates, just listen to them. Is he naked there? Oh my gosh, he's got a baps out. Day is it? It's Thursday night, Nana's got a baps out. What's the mayor of New York doing naked in a caravan, in an apron? It's all for publicity. I don't ever want to rub shoulders with people that lie like this. If this is a rollout and they're going to be honest and let the natural law and people be free again, then so be it. But God is going to be mighty miffed when you know his power and his glory. These people know the power and glory of God because of the world that we live in. Because of the world that God created for us with all these life forms, and we're the pinnacle of his creation, these people know the power and glory. I mentioned it yesterday, just the power of the wind alone. Raise the winds up. You can't, God can. God made this place unbelievable. It rains, it snows, it blows gusty, it stays calm, it's got everything that you need to keep the environment, the circulation of air in this place moving. He's amazing. God is so amazing. And yet they don't want you to know him. They don't want you to see that the natural beauty. See, he painted this picture. They might have made this picture, right? Put flip-flops in it. Forget about the flip-flops. Just look in the background. God created it naturally. He created the waters level, the seas are level, from one end of the earth to the other. The seas are level. 72% of the earth is seawater. 72% of the earth is flat. Real simple. But he painted this sky with all these colours, look. These hazy reds, oranges, purples, blues and violets that I can see. He painted it. And he did it with gases. These are gases that I'm looking at. Aeon, freon, neon. They're all up there in the atmosphere and they stack up like hydro sedimentation. Hydro filtering. Hydro sedimentation. Sedimentary. He set it up. Everything's in layers. Once you get past the gases and you hit earth, then it layers again in the water all the way down. He's amazing. God is absolutely amazing. I want a nice picture of. As if I can't find it. Rainbow in a jar. That'll do it. Rainbow in a jar. There you go. God stacked everything. It's unbelievable. His power and his grace and his beauty in this world is unbelievable. Not only did he create the world perfectly and finished, from our perspective, when we look at it, the gases, aeon, neon, freon, etc., they all stack like this in the environment above us. All the way down, all the gases stack. Just like the periodic table with metals, with the densest carbon dioxide and CO2 etc. at the bottom. This is what we breathe. But the higher we go up into the gases, the less air we have and the more we need breathing apparatus, right? We need breathing apparatus to go up Mount Everest and stuff. Most people do. Many people can't make it up there without breathing apparatus. They die because of the lack of oxygen. But God's power is so strong. He didn't just leave it in the gases and the water. He left it in plain sight. When it rains, this appears before us, right? God left Noah the rainbow sign. They stole the rainbow sign, of course. He left it as a covenant to us that he would never flood the earth again. Next time it's fire and brimstone and stars falling out of skies. But his beauty and his grace is right there in a jar. I could sit and examine God's work all day long. Tulips. Just the amount of different tulips there are in the world. And colours. And lilies and orchids. Orchids are the most beautiful flowers. God's unbelievable at painting the canvas of earth. He did it in a multitude of colours, in a multitude of ways. And he didn't just do it in colours, he did it in scents. Each flower smells slightly different, just like every orange, satsuma, clementine, they're all the same, but they smell and taste differently. He did it right through the smorgasbord of life. It is unbelievable. And there's the truth. We live inside something like that. We truly do. Forest in a jar. These are mini versions of what we live in. They love to show us the truth. We live inside a container. How do I know that? Because I've got air pressure and water pressure. You cannot have air pressure and water pressure without a container. It has to be contained, which means I'm inside of something. Not only does it mean I'm inside of something, it means the world inside of it regenerates itself. Not just the food and the animals and the plants, but the air and the water somehow replenishes itself. Or there's a system below us that pumps in fresh air and fresh water from two different places, above and below. That I can also accept. But whatever it is that we live inside of, it refracts light and creates rainbows. And when it creates a rainbow from ground position, it creates the rainbow. But a rainbow from the sky is circular. It's round. You only see this bit because of your field of vision, your range of view. Hello, John. How you doing? They removed the seventh flag colour, did they really? Well, they wear it, don't they? The lilac. But that's what a rainbow looks like from the air. That to me is absolute refraction of light from something. It all because of this. It makes me believe that the sun is behind the other side of the firmament, not inside, but on the other side of the firmament. Still inside with us, but on the other side of the firmament. When light refracts in glass, you get a prism. But here's the question you've got to ask yourself when looking at these prisms. And they love to tell us the truth, right? They love to tell us this is the Pink Floyd album, right? Our straight piece of white light, it's a clear piece of glass and refracts all these colours outwards, but in a straight line. I want to make this perfectly clear. It's a straight line. It's not a circle. It's a straight line. Why can they not recreate the circular one like God did? Or have they and they just don't want to show us it? Because we might cotton on. People said we live inside a pyramid. Lord Stephen Christ, nut job, said we live inside a pyramid, a glass pyramid. Well, we'd get straight lines, wouldn't we, Stephen? If that was Stephanie, if that was the case, we'd get straight lines. We wouldn't get the circular rainbow that we actually get. But God did this using RGB, look, or CMYK, it's the same thing. The colour spectrum, and then there's a sound spectrum, there's a taste spectrum, a smell spectrum, an audible spectrum, up to 120 decibels, right? And then it's deafening. God put all of this into correct order and in layers, just like with the gases, just like with the scents and the foods. He laid everything out. They have to tell us the truth, and they do, but they still lie to us when they tell us the truth. And the glass ball inverts the world. When looking through a glass ball, it inverts the world. They say that our vision is upside down and our brain corrects it. If that's true, then we live in an inverted world, don't we? And our brain's corrected it. But how am I sticking to an upside down piece of earth, walking around upside down like people believe in Australia?
peeing upwards instead of downwards with the true force of buoyancy and density. Because gravity doesn't exist. Gravity is a theory. The Big Bang's a theory. Evolution's a theory. All I'm left with are facts. The facts of life. 6, 6, 6. Why do they always hold triangles up and down towards us? 6, 6, 6. It's really that simple. Right, let's come back to my investigation. God's canvas is the world, and he painted it in a multitude of colours and smells and tastes from around the world, different fruits, different spices, different herbs. He gave us a whole world to live in for free. And the devil took it away from us. He removed heaven on earth, because that's what it would have felt like to our ancestors who walked these plains before us, where there was no money and everything was free. They had free travel, free houses, free everything, because they could just build, they could create. They want me to believe that these churches were built with horses and carts. And I'll tell you what, a good one got me the other day, graveyards. I was watching Twitter and it come up, and I'd never actually thought about it before. But we've got a local graveyard. It's been here all my life, right? It was on the back of my skull. I would have expected by now, I left school 40 years ago. I left school. And I would have expected by now, in a town of 100,000 people, that quite a few people would have died. And you would have to keep filling that graveyard, Grimsby graveyard. But they've got other graveyards. I don't care if they've got other graveyards. I'm asking where all the dead people go. I don't know what the number of dead people is in Grimsby in the last 40 years, but I'm sure it's thousands, if not tens of thousands. Where are all those graves going? I started thinking about it. It really got to me. And the more I thought about it, the more it hit my head, because I'm thinking my local graveyard should be massive by now, 50 years on. If they've been putting dead people in there for the last 50 years, 40 years, there should be thousands of new graves in there. 6 foot by 3 foot. That's a lot of land. Right, where were we? Zoran. I've only got 2 gates, but I got a nice mince, didn't I? It'll do. We'll take as is. Let's go back. Looking very frumpy. Do you know what? I really do like that. I'm going to take it because that's a nice set of hips. Shame you didn't get your full mince, but I did get it in this one. So you're still screwed, mate. Do I want that one? It's a flamingo. It's not brilliant, but it's all right. That's nice. Shoulder tilt as well. That really does literally look like a woman telling a story to a bloke. It really does. Just the actions, the motions of it. Let's go back. Did we want that one? It's a bit big. That one's a bit small. That one's right there. We'll take that as your 50-50. Same image. And we're done. The mayor, Zoran of New York, is definitely in the club next. Menachem Mendel Schneerson. Schneerson. Son of man code. I can't stand that look in her eyes. Where are we? Ben Kingsley. Kingsley Ben. Ben Kingsley. Kingsley Ben. Yeah, I've done him. Is there really a bloke called Kingsley Ben? There is. Yeah, right, let's have a look if Mendel Schneerson's in here. I could have sworn I've already done this bitch. And there's one picture of her walking. It reminds me of Orson. Is it Orson Welles I'm seeing? Closer Eyes. What's going on there? Two blokes holding hands. Mother and daughter by the look of it. Oh, we're done, Schneerson. Oh, we are definitely done. Bald as a coot in his 20s. We're done. We're absolutely done. I've met plenty of bald men in my life, but none of them went bald at 20. Mendel Schneerson. What's the backfile saying? I'm still looking for it. That's definitely going to be your gate, if I haven't already done yet. I swear I've done this person. Reba. Is that meant to be rabbi? Is that how you say rabbi? It's not how you say rabbi, is it? R-A-B-B-I is rabbi, isn't it? Walking. It should be getting out of a car or walking on a street like this where I've seen it, I think. If I've done him. There might not be any gates. Just the name rings a bell. Schneerson. No. What was it? Rebbe. That's Reba. Rebbe. Let's search again. Let it search. Whilst it searches, we'll carry on looking. I don't think there's any gates for this fat bitch. There isn't. Oh, what was that just there? You caught my attention. Yeah, there is. I have done this person. I've definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, done this person. I don't know why his face ain't coming up in my back file. Back file, check again. Still working on it. Alright, we'll take that one and then we'll look at this. Look at this. Can't even grow a beard, look. You little ginger wench. Or should I call you a witch? Close set eyes, no brow bone, tiny dentures, bum fluff, ginger bum fluff, all around the sloping jawline, pointed chin. You think I can't see you, but you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong, you small face. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like the singer from Dead Love Couldn't Go No Further. It looks like them. You tiny face little wench. As if whenever I meet an FTM face like that, if it lies to me in any shape or form, I'm going to call it out. Snidey little wenches. Left, right and centre. We'll take that gate. That is the only gate. But I have done this person. I know it. I don't know why his name hasn't come up. I must have him under rabbi or something. I don't know. Shame I can't see that one. Right, Schneerson, I just want your face. That'll do nicely. Let's have that image. And we're done. Rabbi Mendel Schneerson, Vendel, whatever his name. I don't give a what his name is. Her name is. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. End of story. Next. Abby Johnson, Son Man Code. It's always the same. So we'll look at him. What is he? He's an American anti-abortion activist who worked at Planned Parenthood clinic, director, but resigned. So you was up for killing babies, and now you don't want to kill babies, even though you're a dude. if the world knew God existed, there'd be no abortion clinics anywhere. Anywhere. Planned Parenthood. What it should be called is baby murderers. And then you wouldn't go there. There isn't a single person that would go to Planned Parenthood if it said baby murderers. We are baby murderers. Nobody would go to those places. The truth in plain sight. They cover it up with soft words. Planned Parenthood. Baby murderers. And the people in control of it, well, the women have got big fat bowling ball heads. Look at the width across there. And the men have got these long narrow faces with close set soft eyes. It makes me sick. The only reason that they can have these Planned Parenthoods is because of the belief in evolution and the lack of God in people's minds and souls. That is the only reason that you can get away with it. If I was to say, if I ever met someone who said, I'm going for an abortion, I would do my damnedest not to let them do it. To speak them out, talk them out of it. Explain it properly to them. You know, you're not just getting rid of a fish. The way it was explained to me, you get rid of a fish, you get rid of a life. From the minute it's created, it begins. God is there from the beginning. How do I know? I've got first-hand experience. I hate these people for this. I really do. Murdering natural babies. Remember, it's the natural babies that are getting murdered. Just remember that. It's not these critters. They don't murder their own babies. It's bullshit. They don't even deliver their own babies. This one does. But they don't even deliver their own babies. You gotta be kidding me. It's just like homeless people. Go look at the homeless people in your town. Find one of these fucking faces on the streets. You can't. Because it only happens to natural people. They want to. The devil wants the natural people to hate God. And many natural people do. They can't even stand the word God. Panics them. I was talking in the park with Della and her mum one day. About a month ago. And was talking about God and stuff. And I wasn't being extra loud or anything, but I was teasing Della's mum about creation, like you being a monkey and that. And some stranger came up behind us and whispered to Della, "Are you okay?" What? Because some bloke's talking in the park about God to two women, you think the two women are in danger. First of all, I am talking about God. You think they're in danger from someone who believes in God. It destroys me, it really does. That people are so stupid that they trust the science over their own common sense. I'm 50 years old. I don't know a single person who died from AIDS. Apart from, not Sylvester Stallone, Freddie Mercury, Magic Johnson, and now Tommy Morrison. It's nonsense. Made up nonsense to make you believe in viruses and diseases and all the rest of it. I don't believe in none of it. I don't believe anything these fuckers tell me. I put my faith in God. Not man. Tell me, how many times have you been let down by men or women around you? How many times have your friends let you down? How many times have your family let you down? God's still there. He's never going to let you down. Even when you're at your lowest and your worst, He's still there. Because He knows you've still got the chance to come back. The chance of redemption, to redeem yourself in God's eyes. For the wicked, horrible life that you've lived And if you think you are the normals, like, get the out of here. Even if you're the most honest, devout Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, it don't matter. The devil made you sin. You are not pure. As far as I'm concerned, only one person walked this earth that was pure, and his name is Jesus Christ. Amen. And they still told lies about him, and they still do to this day. But I'll tell you this, of all the religions in the world, there's one name. It ain't Krishna. It ain't Muhammad. It ain't any of them. It ain't Buddha. It ain't none of them. There's only one name in history, in all the scriptures and religions, that pisses these people off. And it's Jesus Christ. Amen. Till the end of time. You see, I've had 6 years flat earth and then 6 years forensic training. And through all of it, these people hate him. They truly hate him. With a passion. I even got told one time that one of them wanted to fist the baby Jesus. Fair enough, Jibby was drunk, but the truth came out in your drinking. And you almost told me what was going on, didn't you, Jibby? Drunk, and they all had to come in and restrain you. Shut up, Jibby, you'll give the game away. Because Jibby truly loved me, didn't you, mate? Didn't you, love? I loved you too, Jibby. As a friend. I thought you was great, even though you're satanic and a moron and a liar. I still had many great hours talking to Jibby. Made me laugh lots. Told me the truth in a lot of places. But then also told a ton of lies, especially when it comes to Jesus. There is no Jesus. Jesus is made up. Jesus is this. Jesus. Well, why do you hate him then? If you know for sure that Jesus is made up, why do you hate him? They all know it, right? Jesus isn't real. Jesus is fake. Made up story. Blah, 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 blah. Why do you hate him then? Because these people know for sure. That's why. These people know for sure that Jesus walked the earth and it's the Son of Man that's coming back to judge. Just remember that. Jesus called himself and referred to himself as the Son of Man because he was born of a woman, lived his life as a man. God in the flesh. Living his life as a man. Just beyond belief, innit? It's hard for you to accept, I get it. But what better way to show his own children, his own creation, how to live your life and come down and live as a man, as we did, and not do the things we did. That's why you're supposed to follow him in his footsteps. Not worship him, follow him. He said, follow me, worship the Father. Most people get that wrong. They all worship Jesus. Jesus is my saviour, my lifeline. He spoke about his Father in heaven, the one. He is one in the same, I agree, but in the flesh, not in the spirit. The true spirit of God is separate from all of this. But he came down and lived one life perfectly to show us how to do it for future generations. And because the devil has removed spirit and soul from mankind's mind and hearts, the world has sunk. It's finished. It is. A new heaven, a new earth. That's what we need. Because this one's screwed. It is. It is. How many people are going to care that it's a man telling women to kill babies? How many people are going to care? They're not going to care. For crying out loud, I saw a video the other day of a woman dancing to an abortion clinic, outside of an abortion clinic, dancing in towards. I'm gonna kill my baby. That's what she was singing. And dancing, doing this dance with it towards the abortion clinic. The question is, what do they do with the babies afterwards? That's what really annoys me. Because if the claims are true, that they put them in the stem cells and stuff in Pepsi and all the rest of it, what are they doing with them babies that they kill? It's like when you go to the dentist, you don't ask them where to put in the teeth. Where's my tooth going? What are you doing with it? We're going to dispose of it. Yeah, but how? How are you going to dispose of it? How do I know you're going to dispose of it? I'm sure there's heaps of DNA in a tooth. The idea that they put in your head is that a baby doesn't form in the womb till about 3 months or something. From day one, that egg splits and continues its cycle until you've got a formed baby. The question is, when does that life get a spirit? Does God put the spirit in 9 months just before you pop out your mother's vagina? God instills a spirit in you? No. From the moment that egg meets that sperm, God puts the spirit there. Whether that spirit's allowed to grow and be nourished and nurtured is a different fact and case, because we live in a world where there are clinics where you can go and kill babies. And there are people out there who will gladly take a job doing that. Now, this question raises up now because of the things I know and the skills I've got. How many of these clinics have got doctors and nurses with the wrong skeletons? How many of these places where they do this, do they look like this? That's the question. You see, now they're exposed and you can see the wide fat head versus the long tic-tac head. Now that they're exposed, there's no hiding from people like me and you. The sons and daughters of men. The one Jesus talks about. Before, no matter where you went in your life, whether it be a job or something, if these people were around you, you wouldn't have noticed. You could have lost jobs, your kids due to social workers being transformed, etc. You could have lost anything due to these people. But now when they come into your life, we're talking about secret ones. We're talking about someone who's open. Someone who's open, you got no chance because they've been open. You see, God doesn't hide things from you. The devil does, but God doesn't. That's the grace of God, right? That is the beauty and power and love. That is the power of God, that he's open with you. He doesn't tell lies. Ivy, how you doing, mate? Long time no see. He doesn't tell lies. These people do. They tell lies through the back. They tell lies from the moment they get here. They're habitual liars. What really gets me is these people grow up knowing that the world is flat, that space is fake, that dinosaurs don't exist. They know all of this stuff. There are two education systems running. There's theirs, where they know the truth and what's going on, and there's ours, the one we call reality, the Truman Show, where the sun is 93 million miles away from us. When in reality, the human eyeball can't see more than 100 miles. Someone said today about flat earth, so the sun and the moon are flat. I don't want to talk about the sun and moon. I know I can't even see the sun and moon at 93. At 250,000 miles I can't see the moon. You kidding me? Dickheads. I come back to the very first original questions that you destroyed them with. Show me a picture of bendy water. You can't, because I don't live on a ball. I don't trust the science, you divs. Common sense told me water and density, buoyancy, etc. need a container and it keeps the level flat, water levels flat. If you can't show me bendy water, then show me bendy clouds. Because whether I live in a concave earth or a globe earth, the clouds are going to bend downwards or upwards like the water would. So if I live in a concave earth, you can show me water and clouds bending upwards. And if I live on a globe, you can show me water and clouds bending downwards. Because clouds are flat bottomed. Because everything's layered. Just like I showed you with the rainbow in a jar, those clouds stop at a certain level. All by God's wonderful design and creation. Hidden and for the sake of keeping you from meeting God, they hid it from you. They hid the shape of the earth. They invented space to hide heaven from you. They invented a molten metal core in the middle of the earth that spews out volcanoes to hide hell from you. Because it's hot down there. Imagine there's no heaven. No thanks. No hell below us. Oh, but there is. I don't want to live in this world. I hate it. It's bearable, God, I'll give you that. It's still bearable, but I'm not from here. I know I'm not, because I'm surrounded by people that are uncaring, unrepentant, unforgiving. It cost me everything to find out this truth. It cost me everything for God. I lost my best friends, I lost my family, I lost my brother, I lost everything in the pursuit of God. The only thing I was left is Horatio. It's the only true friend and person that I've got left on earth. I've got acquaintances. But even before this happened, only a few friends did come and visit me. I used to go visit loads of people. I don't go anywhere now. I don't want to go talk to any of them. I can't stand them. I can't. I've got to be honest with you. I can't stand being around them. Godless sodomites. They talk the most heinous shite in the world. Nothing productive comes out of their mouths. I'll know them by their fruits. They never want happiness, true happiness that God can give you, that God can give to this world. The people knowing that God exists will change this world. It'll put an happiness back in it that's been missing for millennia. But the devil doesn't want that. He doesn't want that happiness, that contentness that God did create this world and everything in it, and all the creature comforts are there for free if we just change the system back to the way it used to be. The old world order, not the new world order. That's absolute domination and control over natural men and women. I'm talking about freedom again, the way it used to be. But it's going to take a miracle, it really is. Because men and women, they don't give a toss. They just don't give a toss. And the more they do it to them, the less they realise. You know, like talking to the Lincolnshire Air Ambulance crew yesterday. I trust the science. Water sticks to a ball. This is an helicopter pilot. He literally looked me in the eyes and said, yes, it sticks to a ball. Can you show me that? I don't want this conversation. Of course you don't, mate. Because you're injecting people with experimental serums. You call them quack scenes. But at the end of the day, it's all bollocks. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like If you wanted me to fly an helicopter, you could train me to do it. But I can't do it. You're the helicopter pilot. If you want me to explain the truth to you, then I can do it because I'm a child of God. There is no God! Of course there isn't, you div. God exists all around me. I can see him in the sky, I can see him in the grass, I can see him in oranges. I can see him in citrus fruits. I can taste his genius throughout the spectrum of food that he gave me to eat from. And in reality, we're supposed to go all around the world. We are, travel for free, we're supposed to go and test all these different cultures, all these different foods, learn to cook these different foods in these other countries. I'd love to go to India and have an Indian chef show me how to make curries. I'd love to go to China and have someone show me how to cook perfect rice. I'd love to go to Japan, even though I can't stand sushi, and have someone try and give me sushi. I'd like to try all these things, but we're not going to, because it all costs money. Whereas God made it all for free. We're supposed to walk and travel the earth for free, be able to move from country to country, sample the foods, the cultures, the peoples, the spices, the music, and eventually find a place where you really would want to settle down and live, where you're surrounded by friendly people and great foods, the foods you want to eat, not the ones they force on you. Mackie D's and Burger King, if any of it's even real. If any of it's even real. How far does the illusion go? That's the question. How much do you want it to stop? How much do you truly love God? That's the question. I dropped everything to be with God and Jesus over my friends, my family. Their ignorance is not going to cause me and Rach to go to hell. I recognise God's greatness. I'm not going to stay on the Titanic and go down with the Titanic and everyone on it when I've got a life raft. Jesus Christ, amen. I'm not going down with him. I'll try and save him. Even now. Alright, I've given up with all my best friends and that. There's no point. I don't even want to talk to them. The day will come when someone else goes to them, gets through to them, and then they'll be sorry. I'm sure I'll get a phone call. I'm sorry, Pete. I wish I'd listened to you. Yeah, so do I. You showed me what type of friend you really are. How much you actually care about me. But in return, I showed you truly how much I care about you because I wanted you to know the truth. And I would put all of our friendships on the line again so that you shall know the truth and it shall set you free. All the names I've been called, crazy, psycho, nut job, and yet I'm right. And that's why it brushes off me. It's the armour of God. You understand? That's why he said to dress yourself in it. And the sword of truth, well, use it wisely, because you can stab everybody with a sword of truth, but not everybody's going to listen. That's the problem. Not everybody is going to listen. There's no way to be redeemed other than Jesus Christ as far as I'm concerned. You can try and get back to God without him, but when I found God, I found Jesus at the same time, but to let me understand God's way of thinking, I had to read the red words of Jesus Christ to put yourself first, not the people around you. I've tried many times to put the ones around me first, and they just shit on you. You have to only look inside yourself for the kingdom of heaven. You can't find it in someone else. They can find it in themselves, but you know, the basic truth will set you free. It really will. It changes everything. God changes everything. Gays grow stronger, days grow stronger, nights grow cold. In understanding that creation is what it is, a great sense of security should come to you. That regardless of how the world is, God is your safety blanket. Through God, anything is possible. Through man, it's not the same, because it's a personal journey. When you find a man or woman that's been touched by God, truly touched by God, they act and talk differently. Not just to how they used to be, but to the people that they meet, and to the love that you've got inside you. That's what they want. They don't want you to love. They want you to hate. They want you to be nasty and vitriolic. Hate is one of the 7 deadly sins, right? So Satan's quite happy for you to hate all these things. To hate other people. I don't hate other people. I hate society, that's for sure. The way it is, the mentality that they've put in people. But I don't hate the people. It's not their fault. It's just like, if I wasn't awake, it wouldn't be my fault. Forgive me, Father, for I know not what I do. Now, because I know what I do, I act differently. I don't want to be vitriolic. The things that Satan wants from me, I don't want to be. I can forgive all of these people. It's not their fault that they were born into that system. We were born on the opposite side. We're still in the same system, but we were born naturally. So I can't hate these people for what these monsters have done. That's impossible. There'd be no Christ in me if that was the case. If these people are truly satanic, and the pizzas and the hot dog stories and the blood drinking, etc., if that's true, then they all deserve to go to hell. I don't care what kind of world or which side of the fence you grew up on. Either side of the fence, natural or unnatural, you know it's wrong to hurt children. The little ones. It's absolutely wrong. And that's why it's frowned upon in the real world. That's why nonces get the living bejesus knocked out of them. Because in the real world, in the natural world, with natural people, it ain't just frowned upon, it is sneered upon if you do that shit to children. You put yourself in danger. I've seen it many times. And yet they still do it. Even they know the danger that they're doing because of what they're doing, they still do it. That's lunacy. It's lunacy. If you know you're going to get absolutely pasted, maybe lose your eye or even your life, you wouldn't do it. It's like touching electric mains with a fork. You know what it's going to do to you. Why would you do it? And it's the same with God. Once you know God's there, He's giving you the fork. He's the electric socket. Once you know the truth. it stops you, doesn't it? Stops you in your tracks, makes you think, makes you ponder. I can't wait to sit down at the table with God. I know He's going to tell me off, but He loves me. If He didn't, I wouldn't be here. Neither would you. A world without God is empty. It makes you cold and heartless, to the point that you will kill your own baby. It's what it is. You can call it abortion, but it's baby murder at the end of the day. You will abort your own baby because of Satan's lies. You'll wear a mask for 2 years because of Satan's lies. You'll go to war with a country far, 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 far away from you because of Satan's lies. And if we all just looked inside ourselves and found the truth, Satan can't lie to you anymore. Every story he tells me, everything I read in these papers, it just goes out in one ear and out the other. Only the Word of God interacts with me now. The Spirit, whatever you want to call it. Only when I hear that word, the truth, does it interact. Does my soul want to interact with people? Or the person who's speaking? Time is it? 11 o'clock. Well, I'm off to play some Call of Duty. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday Night Live. Hopefully I won't fall asleep. Hope you all have a nice day. Just remember, God loves you. He wants you to know that you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. Just remember, it's all of them. No matter what anyone says, it's all of them. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Sweet dreams. Bye.